takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Penn State's offense will get the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Snagged in the middle, it's Vincent. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Vincent. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got first and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The Gamecocks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He leaves it with the back. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? Takes the handoff. It's Denson. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. Turning it on. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
With the catch, it's Presley.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Power football with the run. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. The Nittany Lions are threatening in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Hayes. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The screen, he can go. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking for a big play. He's got it inside the 30. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch, and they finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabs behind the line. It's Presley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Got room to work. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Evans. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Hayes. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Vincent. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle. It's Vincent. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. And the Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just
there he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Presley. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Florida managed to avoid being gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Imagine how this outcome is going to impact social media this week. One side ready for a parade, the other ready to hit the panic button.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Finds his man. It's Evans. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the the ground. It's worthy. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Evans. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Penn State! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Presley. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shoots it to the left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the ground with the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense will quickly use the timeout. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his man. It's Evans. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Caught. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Makes the catch. It's Evans. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bruno. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
On the run, it's Denson. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Looking for more room. He's at the 30.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rides the back on the option to give. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The Nittany Lions are threatening on first and goal. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the punishment has been extended.
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Catch in the middle, it's Bruno.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Presley. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stopped him just a bit short. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Motion from the wideout. The lone back's got it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try the run. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Touchdown, South Carolina. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking downfield on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
That's reeled in. It's Wilson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Got it in the middle. It's Bruno. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. The corners are walked up tight. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He makes the catch. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Bruno. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks, it's Bruno. Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots.
Sprinting away! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And his back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Brent just keeps moving. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it will go his way. The Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
That's caught. It's worthy. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. To the 15. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try.
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Off-play action on first down. On the move, he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Catch in the middle. It's Wilson.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Hey, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catch the defense off guard.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle. It's Bruno. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game.
Touchdown, South Carolina! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually